And I'm here. My game client refused to update. I figured out what the problem was. My hard drive was full, so I had to delete a couple files that shouldn't have been on there in the first place. But now I'm in the game, and I'm ready for the BGA versus DUI GvG. The score right now is going to be 2-0. BGA on top right now. I'm going to mute the stream. Hearing my voice is depressing. And I didn't get to see the last 2 rounds, so Whitehelm and Kyotie, go ahead and tell me what you thought about those.
Bro, I was balls deep in some nachos. I didn't catch much of it. I heard somebody was using Venoms. Congrats to them. That's some pretty cancerous shit.
I was really paying attention to was looking at BGA being some cancerous thieves with full plus quantity duration food using Venoms. Venom shape specifically.
These guys,
I think
out of the map.
So what do you guys think DUI has to do to counter some Venom share?
Well, they gotta play a little bit more conservatively against it, that's for sure.
That's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking a little more cleanse, a little more blowing of those war horns. Shouldn't be a problem. Venoms aren't as bad as everyone makes them out to be.
Let me see, I'll have to get closer to
Actually,
see, but I believe DUI is running longbow warriors.
Haven't seen any so far, but awesome spectator
is
we
that a
have
Signet
in
Ellie?
the booth
Over
right
here,
now is we actually have Drigan, who I think has probably one of the better builds that I've seen for anti-venoms as it would go.
Good evening and welcome everybody to tonight's broadcast between BGA and DUI. Tonight should be an exciting matchup between two guilds that are up and coming, have a little bit to prove, so we should have an exciting match ahead of us tonight. We got Whitehelm, we got... actually I just got in here, so sorry. Hello guys, how's it going?
Wow, you are way too hyper. I'm loving it. I just got done eating, man. Holy blew up, I had to lower my volume on my headset real quick.
Alright, so when is this shindig starting?
Oh, it's already started, bro. It's already 2-0.
Outstanding!
2-0 for BGA, and we were just discussing counters to Venom share that BGA is currently using, and I thought you were actually probably a pretty good person to get into this topic, because on the GvG tour, that was really what your builds were focused around.
So just to get me a little more oriented, the score is in favor of
BGA.
BGA? Yeah. And they're running Venoms right now?
They're running Venoms. You got a Signet Ellie, full Signet Ellie, not just one. But 3.
A full Signet Ellie?
Yeah. Yes, sir. I've never seen one of those. I don't know what they're all about.
Starting.
And it looks like this round is actually starting. Randy, you guys doing the play-by-play?
Do it.
Or is that me?
So let's see. We see we see BGA go into an early stealth. They don't push forward on top of DUI's melee train. DUI takes a bail in the middle of that. Now both sides pressuring each other with range pressure. Bad guy Roberts taking a lot of damage here, pulling back. We see the ranger pressure from BGA strong going out, and now we see DUI. They're re-empowering. They're getting ready to go in. Hera on his staff still, switching over to his other weapon. Now they're pushing into BGA's front line. Gonna go a little bit forward, however, BGA putting the bomb down in their face, keeping them back. Looks like one warrior's down for DUI. He's gonna get rezzed right back. He's gonna get rezzed up and pull back into his train. Now we see reflect walls going up for DUI. BGA with a heavy range pressure again. DUI trying to wait this out, see what they can bait from BGA. BGA now pushing into DUI, barely getting there. They're rolling back into their train, trying not to take too much damage from the push. Now we see DUI, they're re-empowering here under a lot of range pressure, trying to move forward. A lot of damage coming down on top of them. We see the Shadow Refuge go up. DUI trying to get at that. They can't get too close enough. Looks like they're running hammers on the front line. for the Guardians, so their pushes are a little bit slower than they need to be. Now we see BGA popping liches a little bit far away, and the melee, they need to push something, otherwise these liches are going to be wasted. They put them up under reflect walls as well, so that's 2 liches up for BGA. Now we see Para pushing in, getting pushed back by the range pressure. He's going to have to move back and get another power up. He took too much damage there to continue the push, and now we see the re-empowers. We see one DUI down from the range pressure. He is going to get cleaved out by the damage, and that's going to be Guardian down for DUI. And BGA Necro down off to the side here. Para moving to try to secure the kill. BGA hard resing him. He's going to get back up. Para going in now, and a BGA player in the back gets hit by the liches. It's a warrior, so 2 players go down, including a Necro, and it looks like this Guardian's going to get hard res back up. Para's going to go down in the middle here in the bomb. BGA dropping everything on their face. They have 1 lich up right now, and I think that might be it for DUI. They're going to lose their driver here and another frontliner, and that's going to be GG. So BGA takes the 3rd round.
No, it's not that bad. I just think they need to... Excuse me. Venom Share's not that bad. I can see it going on, and that Signet Ellie is a Scepter Ellie, by the way, not a staff. So I don't know much about the Scepter Ellies, or why you'd be using all Signets, but that's an interesting build. Bringing something new to the table.
Well, we've seen the range from BGA basically stopping all pushes coming to DUI, and I guess they haven't figured out a way to counter that. BGA, no matter what they're doing here, they're able to stop any of Paris pushes. So like when their players go down in their stack from the range pressure that DUI is bringing, they're able to basically get him back up without consequence.
Yeah, they're just sitting back, almost like kiting them, waiting for DUI to push in, and then just dropping their little bomb, blowing up whoever they can, and then using those wells to secure the downs or secure the people that get bannered back up and make sure they're dead. They go back down, per se.
Alright, so we're going to get the next round started here soon. DUI, they need to make some adjustments here. I think taking the Guardians off of Hammer and go back to Greatsword might be the way to go, just so they can get that extra gap closed, because they seem to not be able to make it to BGA's casters.
They might also want to consider going something like 00626 for the extra cleanse on their Guardians if their Warriors are kind of slacking off a little bit with the Warhorn 4, so they aren't getting caught out in those wells.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that could help. They could go, I mean, really
there's quite a few builds you can go.
Yeah,
counter them.
I mean, having the extra cleanse on Resolve will clear it off pretty well. Wells are not, Venoms are not as big as people think. Just having a warrior cleanse properly with your Warhorn and that immobilizes should never be a factor. And I mean, once it's on a 12-second cooldown, that's no problem.
Driver does have to change their playstyle quite a bit, as you really want to be training either those thieves down or training the
yeah,
down
thief
so
is useless pretty
easy
much.
Applications.
If you can make that thief below his Shadow Refuge, unless he's not using it at the beginning, or per se like using the Shadow Refuge or his escape, if you make him below that, you're pretty much good.
Yeah, the thieves that are running it are also running they're running the bad build. I think they're probably running plus Conti duration, or plus Conti damage as well, which is completely unnecessary if you're doing Venom Share. Yeah, they're running 100 Conti damage stones as well, so quite inefficient if they were going to be doing Zerg, so they aren't going to be putting too much pressure on DUI's casters, so they probably want to take advantage of that.
Alright, so we're going to hand the shout casting off to Drigan for now. He was prepared and ready to go because of my my technical issues. Absence. Yeah. And he's also got to he's going to be shout casting this weekend, so we're going to give it over to Drigan here. I'm just going to stay and hang out, watch the GvG. Drigan, it's all you, man.
Wait, what? Alright. Alright, so I'm going to be shoutcasting some red on red right here, and it should be interesting. So right now it's in favor, 3-0 in favor of BGA, is that correct?
Yes.
Alright, so I just got to get a little bit oriented right now. And so far in the tournament, Whitehelm or someone that's been keeping track, could you talk a little bit about how these guilds have done so far previously, like maybe past